Hey guys, welcome to Crisp Crossing. It's the first time that you've seen us together because for this video, we will be doing our most requested, highly anticipated, extremely extravagant 5-star island tour. Yay!
Yay!
Finally, after all this time. Okay, so we time traveled to April because the cherry blossoms add an extra oomph to our natural suburban pink and white themed island.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and check our map? So we currently share this island with the rest of our siblings, which is why we have a lot of residents. So starting off with our villagers, we have Raymond, of course, and then Marina, Zucker, Anka, Marshall, Octavian, Audie, Stitches, Rolled, and last but not least, Filbert. So looking at our map, it looks pretty intricate.
It looks complicated, actually.
Yeah, it does. But I think it looks really cool when you look at the map. We did also add a lot of custom pathing, so we hope you guys get a lot of inspiration from this island tour.
Alright, so now we're gonna take a look at our passports. Here is mine. I am a spirited dancer. Look at my picture. I look so cheerful, so cute.
Okay, your passport is cool, but it's not as cool as mine.
Okay.
So this is my passport. Very cool. Obviously, I'm a big Disney fan, and I am a carefree wallflower. Super cute.
Alright, so now that we have that straightened out, let's get on with the tour. Welcome to paradise!
Yay!
So this is the first thing that we actually worked on when we first decided to redesign our island. We have the moons in the back, lily of the valleys, and we actually got a lot of them because we've been time traveling a lot. Oh, and there's our lovely friend Zucker. Alright, now to the right, here's our waiting area. This is for guests. When they come, they can come here and relax if they're waiting for the airport and stuff. And you can check out that moon chair in the back and just a little sneak peek of our residential service area. We usually use this place as a waiting area whenever we do trains. And this place actually looks nice at night and it's pretty good to catch shooting stars.
Yeah, so over here on the left side is our little dog park. So our visitors usually comment on how cute our dog park is, and I would have to agree. We initially wanted to do a regular park for our residents, but we thought that was just a little too plain, so we decided to go with a dog park instead. So we have our bowls and the dogs here and there, and some hedge stands. Oh, that's a little scary.
Yeah, but we really like how it's well integrated within our island.
Yeah. So when we go over here, we're starting to get into our residence area. And down here is our surf shop, as you can tell by the surfboards.
It's initially our brother's account or
Yeah.
house, but we decided to change it into a surf shop instead since he doesn't really use it.
So here it is. This is our surf shop. We wanted to give a very beachy vibe, of course. So we have all these pirate items, these shell items as well. We wanted to use like a sand flooring and then the tropical vista. And yeah, I actually like the way it turned out. Obviously, it's still a work in progress, but we're still adding some things here and there. So be sure to stay tuned. We'll probably do a little renovation of this area and we'll show you guys the process of how we did that.
Alright, so if we go up here, we are now entering our residential area. We decided to decorate each of our villagers' houses according to their personality. And this is our very first villager, Zucker, as we saw earlier in our opening. And I think this place really fits him well, fits his character well.
It does. So we actually try to do that for all of our villagers, and including Octavian, we gave him a space theme. It's just like his space theme in his interior, and we decided to match it with his exterior. So we gave him some Celeste items like these rockets, the astronaut, and the lunar lander.
Alright, so if we go down here, we actually have a playground at the beach. Originally, we wanted to have a playground / park area, but then it didn't actually fit right where the dog park was at. So we decided to move the playground to the beach, and it worked out pretty well.
So going up over here is Marina's house, which is the nation's cutie. We decided to match her exterior with her interior as well with her personality, which is basically pink. And she is also a pretty simple yet cute girl, so we tried to match that with these decorations, and it's almost similar to Zucker's.
And if you go down here is actually our beach area. We actually wanted to design it sort of like a boardwalk, but it is still a work in progress. As you can see, there's literally nothing here, so I apologize for that. But this area, or the beach area in fact, is probably the least amount of time that we have put into.
Yeah, that's true.
So stay tuned for a video when we transform our beaches.
So up over here is like the bike and scooter rentals. Obviously we haven't done too much work with it since there's only 2 bikes and 1 scooter, but well, we're still gonna try and transform that, so stay tuned.
Alright, so going back to our residential area, our next villager is one of our favorite, of course. You can tell it's Raymond. He is no doubt one of our favorite villagers, hence our name Crisscrossing. And honestly, his house is probably one of the houses where we put the most effort in decorating. So we decided to try and match his interior and his personality along with the decorations that he had. Hopefully we did him justice because I feel like it totally matches his character.
Yep. And our next favorite villager here is Filbert. So since his inside is actually a space theme, we tried to match it with the outside as well. And that's actually the reason why we tried to kick out Filbert, just to get him back, was to get his space theme interior. So we decided to give him a natural looking space theme, and it's kind of like his own stargazing area with the telescope and hammock here and a rocket. And I think he really likes it, actually. It really fits him.
I think so. I see him a couple of times hanging out in his front yard. So our next villager is Marshall. Again, he is one of our favorite villagers, which is why it seemed like we spent the most effort into his decorations. But we really try to match the decorations along with his hobbies and interests. Like, for example, he loves to have rap sessions with you. He also likes to read, so that's why we add in the piano and the bookshelves there.
He's just such a classy guy.
Yes, he is.
And up here is Anka. So obviously she is an Egyptian goddess, so we tried to match that with the outside. So we gave her a pyramid, the Sphinx, and of course this kitty litter, because you know, a cat's gotta do what she gotta do. And we gave her these gold roses just because she's so royal and regal.
Alright, our next villager, as you can tell from our previous video, is none other than Roald. He is our only jock villager. And of course, we try to match every single sport related furniture as his decoration. And I feel like he really likes his house, especially with those tiny hands that he has.
So over here is Stitches. We really tried to match his playful personality with this. So we gave him a lot of toys. Of course, he is a toy himself. So we gave him these little plushies. We also gave him this sandbox area so he can play in. And that ant farm for whatever reason.
And last but not least, our villager Audie. We decided to have a little beach house theme as her front yard. I think it really fits her. You can just picture her lounging by the pool, drinking the coconut juice. Oh, there she is coming right now. So yeah, I think it really matches her beach vibes, her summer vibes.
It definitely matches her interior as well.
Definitely.
Okay, so moving on to the beachside diner. So there's that sign over there, and we tried to use the more fancy dining table items, and I just think it gives that fine dining feel. And up over here is the live classical music that's going on. We just thought it would add to that fanciness for the customers who are eating their meals, and we tried to use the white fancy instruments, so just everything about this place is fancy.
It adds to the overall ambiance of what it would be like to dine by the beach. Alright, now we're heading over to our museum area. This is our cafe/library. And if you guys haven't watched the speed build for that, make sure you go ahead and watch it, because we went into the details on how to build and how to decorate this area. So I won't go into too much details here, but I really hope you guys watch that video so you get inspiration for your museum.
Now we're starting to enter the shops area. So over here is the tailors, and we tried to give them some items so that they could sew their own clothing. And down here is the Nook's Cranny. So we tried to give them a sort of marketplace in front, and I think it looks really cool with the marketplace decorations. It definitely matches the store. And we also left out some presents for our visitors to take on these market stalls.
And down here, as you can see, it connects to the residential area. We tried to design this island so everything is interconnected, and our entrance there. And up here is our DIY area where we would leave the DIYs that we already have, and visitors can come and take these for free. And sometimes we also have DIY trades, which are also fun.
Over here is probably my favorite place. We usually like to film our stuff here, like how I filmed one of my intros over here. I just love the view of the trees up there. I think it's so nice. And I just love the view of those cherry blossom petals falling. So nice.
Alright, now moving up here, we have our rainbow flowers. I think it looks really nice. We spent quite a lot of effort in trying to create those hybrid flowers.
And going up over here is our mountainous area, and then our rock garden. So this took quite a long time, and I'll tell you, I did kind of struggle, but we eventually did it. We added some cute rock decorations, and it just made it so much easier for us to harvest all of our materials.
Now going up here is our campsite. Sadly, we don't have any campsite visitor at the moment, but we try to keep it natural, very mountainous, forest-like, and I think it's really cute. It's pretty straightforward to what a regular campsite would be like. And over to the left side is actually our stargazing area. This is by far the best place to look out for those shooting stars and to make wishes on them. We also added this custom path so it looks like a deck. Again, we try to keep it natural, so we have trees on the side and just trying to keep it simple. It's really nice.
And going down here is our cottage core area where you can see the secret beach. If you guys haven't checked out this speed build design video, make sure you guys check it out so you know exactly how we made this area. So over here is the large picnic area where visitors can have a nice picnic day in this sort of secret forest area. And then over here is the view of the secret beach, and I actually really love this view. And if Red ever comes, you can actually see his boat from here. And then up there is the 100-acre woods, and if you guys didn't know, I'm a Winnie the Pooh fan, so we decided to put a teddy bear in a red crop top up there along with the honeybee and the pot of honey. And then this is the mushroom dining area. Don't eat the mushroom, it's poisonous.
So our island is Southern California based. A lot of our design ideas were inspired by where we live, which is Southern California. So we have the beach areas as well as the mountainous region. We also added a suburban residential area along with a mix of different cultures here and there, and we tried to embody that on our island. So going down here, we actually have our garden. Originally, we wanted to make this a garden shop, but it ended up being a greenhouse instead. But I think it really fits well with our garden. Here we have our flower garden where we try to breed hybrid flowers. Eventually we want to change all of this into our rainbow garden, but since we don't have all the flowers that we want, it's still a work in progress.
Up here is our orchard. We tried to make things simple and uniformed as well. So nothing too crazy really, just all the fruits aligned with each other. And that's basically it for our orchard. And up here we have our windmills, which is of course to supply us with some clean and green energy. Oh, and there's that little baby peach over there.
Alright, now past the orchard and the garden, we're now going into one of my favorite places of the island. It's our wedding venue. So guests can walk up here. Here we have the sign-in table for the guests. And we got all of these furnitures from the wedding season back in June. We tried to recreate what it would be like to have a wedding at the beach. And you know, if anyone would like to get married in Animal Crossing, they can use our wedding venue to have their wedding. Alright, and down here is the reception area where we have the cake and the dining tables. And I feel like it really fits well since a lot of the decorations are pink and white with a splash of blue. So it really ties well with our overall island theme.
And I really like how you see the flower garden first before you go to the wedding area, which is pretty cool. And down here is our bakery. So here we have the seating. Each table has its own cup or mug. And over here is where you can order your bread. We also connected this area with a diagonal bridge over here, which connects to the main plaza. And down here you can see the hostess. She can seat you anywhere. And this area also connects to our resident services.
And here on the left, it connects to the main entrance. Now here is our resident service.
Oh, look at her, she's singing.
Oh. I think she just finished. Alright, so when we decorated this place, we wanted to have that town hall feel. And so we made sort of like a courtyard here. And a lot of our residents really like to hang out and just chill here. You can see them singing, you can see them sitting down and lounging around, just like our little friend Filbert there. And a lot of them actually like to fish in these canals. I don't know why, you can't get fishes here, but I mean, you do you. Alright, now we're going up here. Oh, okay, there you go.
So over here on the right is actually my house. So I try to make it a lot more cottagecore themed, and I try to play around with the terraforming, just like with this little island here on top of the waterfall. And I think it looks really nice. Oh, look at her. She's just walking around my house area.
Adventure is out there.
Oh gosh.
Alright, so moving on. So down here we have our dim sum restaurant, and we wanted to make a different restaurant other than the beach one. And so this is very close to our Zen garden, so we decided to make this oriental theme. Here we can eat with the dividers as well. And I love the bamboo trees surrounding them. Makes it feel like you're in another country.
So over here is our really small lavender farm.
Very small.
Or field, I guess. Well, once we have more lavenders, then we can call it a field. But it's still a work in progress, so there's that. And then here is the painting area. Once again, a work in progress. So we didn't really do too much with our beaches, but we will update you guys once we do redesign them.
Now down here we have a small lookout area where you look out over the ocean. Come here. Alright, so here we are, finally entering our Zen area. Here we have an outdoor bath actually. As you can see, we have the kimono stand, the changing area, and when you go to the other side of the divider, it's the outdoor bath. We really wanted to make it feel like it's a Japanese bathhouse, and we tried to replicate it here. Hopefully we did well.
I think it looks pretty spot on. So up here is our Zen garden, and obviously an island is not complete without a Zen garden. So here's our rendition of it. We try to include some peaceful music in the background and just a few bamboo trees, not too much, but I still think it looks really good.
And to the left is actually a hidden entrance to my house area. So we will not be showing you guys our houses in this video because we are still working on it. But if you guys are interested, comment down below if you want to see how we renovate our houses. And up here, I made a deck for my house. I tried to keep it simple, and I tried to...
Oh, I can't get up!
It's okay, just stay there. So I have a lot of ideas in store for my deck. I wanted to have a lookout point towards the resident service area. So I want to redesign this deck. But yeah, if you guys are interested, make sure you guys stay tuned and look out for that video. And I also tried to experiment with terraforming as well. As you can see, I created this waterfall near my house. Oh, thank you. And that concludes the tour of our island. If you guys are interested, we would love to tour your islands as well. You guys can go ahead and click on the link below and fill up the form if you guys are interested in having us tour your islands. We really hope this tour and our island gave you some inspiration on how to design and build your island.
If you guys did recreate any of our designs, go ahead and tag us on our Instagram or Twitter at Crisp Crossing TV.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you guys want to see more videos, then hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified every time we post a new video. See you guys next time. Stay crisp!